You'll never guess what I'm streaming today. It's definitely not Minecraft again. Just kidding, it is. I want to get more terraforming done. I've been in a huge Minecraft kick, and I want to ride it while it's here. I'm very motivated, having a great time building, great results. I'm gonna keep doing it. But for this, I need the game to load, for one. There we go. I think I'm done with the clay now, because the clay was just supposed to be for, like, the edges of the water, like, over there. And I'm already done with both waterfalls. I don't have any more waterfalls, because, like, that water doesn't reach the edge of the circle. Those are still there, huh? They'll break later. I need to grab more granite for doing this kind of rock stuff, because I want to do this section here and this section here. This section would be very simple and easy. It's just put moss on top and droop the moss down and the vines and such. It's not going to be anything particularly fancy there. There's no, like, waterfalls to do. No river terraforming that needs to be done. But I can go in here and stop with the clay. I don't need the clay anymore. I don't need the sand anymore either. I don't think. I think it's just the moss and leaves that I'll need. And of course, like I said, dripstone and granite. Which I'm going to come down here to grab more granite for. There we go. There we go. Bunch of granite. Ah! Hello, Lila Everstone. I'm doing well, thanks for asking. How are you? Let's grab granite. That should be good. I doubt I'm going to even need the 3,000 granite for that. Pretty well. Oh, that's good to hear. The good shit. It's all good. We're going to get right into the terraforming. No dilly-dallying, no messing around here. Got a whole section here to do. I'm going to just get started with that, nice and simple. So, as with before, just slap moss on top of the sand, hide it away. We're doing an additive terraforming. So, how's my day going? Oh, my day's going fairly well. I just got into streaming and started placing moss. How about you? Anything interesting going on in your day? You mentioned your Discord, I'd be in the chat. If you do ! Discord, you'll get a link to the Discord. I do have that command set up. An artist making streaming stuff for streamers. Nope. Rule in chat is no self-promotion. There is artist in my stream name. You can see it. I make all the art and assets for my stream. Made the starting soon screen. Made my BRB screen. Made my VTuber model as well. Also made all my own emotes. I do not need any work done. bad. You are one of many people to try advertising my chat. Let's get it to be actual music, not this one. Alright, nothing that I have to get rid of. Cool, cool. I just want that to be moss. There we go. Hello, Black Cat. How are you doing? Hello, hello. What are you up to? I'm gonna trim these vines. They'll regrow this same length. I just want them out of my way in the moment. Gonna send home. Feels nice. Yeah, 6-0 work. I'm doing well myself. Hope you feel better soon, though. As much as I do love a day chilling at home with no other responsibilities to do, being sick is not the best. So I can make it all the moss easier. Actually, there. That's better. Yeah, you can do. Yep. Hello, Gizio. How are you doing? I'm getting busy today, pretty quick. Interesting. Yeah, I ain't gonna complain. Everyone. Whoop. Oh. Yeah. Alrighty. We're placing moss terraforming right now. Those a bit of introductions are in order. I am the resident. I am a independent VTuber who's entirely self-made, as I did already mention to Lila Everstone. I make all of the sources of this stream, all my own assets, as I am also an artist. I do a variety of games, not just Minecraft. I've just been doing a lot of Minecraft lately because I've been on a huge building stint. I've been very motivated to be working on this project. But I also have like some ongoing Elden Ring and Hades that I need to get back to eventually. One point I will. Where'd that zombie go? That's oddish. Yes. Hades is a great game. Yeah, it's very fun, very fun. I'm not great at it, because I'm not great at games in general. But it is very fun. I do like roguelikes. It has some very fun characters, fun story bits. I haven't beaten it yet. Like, I haven't beaten Hades. I fought him a number of times, but I haven't won any of those fights. I have to finish Elden Ring DLC, half done. I have yet to get to the DLC. I haven't actually beaten normal Elden Ring yet. The Elden Ring's normal plot. There we go. I think that should be good. And then I fill in this zone with moss. I will say, I do like how moss breaks super quickly, like even with bare hands. Oops. That's a little better. And I'm gonna bring this to here, I think. Yeah, that looks good. Whoops. There you go. It was hard. First Souls game. Yeah, it's my first Souls game as well. I've done a few, like, playthroughs. I just never beat any of them. I never finished them. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta see my mom on the surface with Hades. Yeah. Or with Persephone. I think that should be good. It'll happen one day. Yeah, I just gotta get back to it. Like I said, it's been a lot of Minecraft lately. I haven't played Hades in a while now. I should check it out again. Hades 2 with some bigger updates as well. Oh, yeah. I also haven't even started Hades 2. It'll happen eventually. One of these days. I'm gonna... You know, no, I'll leave that as is. Once I beat Hades 1, I'll get to Hades 2. I think I own Hades 2 already. If not, I mean, it's easy to get. I want some... There we go, yeah. I want some grass over on this edge. Double tall grass. Yeah. Going after Scalar, whatever her name was, during Hades 2. I know almost nothing about Hades 2. I haven't looked into it at all. Because, like, I went into Hades mostly blind. I knew, like, it was a roguelike, Greek mythos. You play as Zagreus, who gets reborn. I knew the basics of it, but I've never, like, watched anyone else play Hades before I started playing it, so. Going blind lore-wise, it's been very fun doing that, figuring things out that way. There we go. A lot of vines around here that's stopping the moss from spreading. Vines. Oh, many vines. still stall lines. Not gonna care that much. This is a backdrop. This isn't even the main part of the build. Hades 2, there's just some new gods. Oh yeah, I do know there are some gods that are in Hades 2 that aren't in Hades 1. I'm aware of that. Their song's off. Damn. Let's see. Like, I also know they updated some of the art for a number of the gods as well. I will say, that is something I do really like about Hades. The art is beautiful. The character design is amazing. Nope. Trim out the leaves. Whoops. Trim out leaves. There we go. Bone meal time. Alright, yeah. A lot of the characters are gorgeous. It's good shit. 1 second, I'm getting. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Where's this? Get out of here, vines. I want these to be moss blocks. There we go. Okay. I think this top bed is good enough for now. A little more bone meal around here. Yeah. Repair the damage as long as I get the shoot punch fast. Quite like Hermes, I've always been a fan of it to make my attack faster. Yes, with Hades 1, I really like a lot of Hermes boons because I like the feather. Hermes little the feather thing that you get, the lambent plume. That's what it's called. Yeah. Having the dodge chance because I my best run was stacking the lambent plume with the gauntlets with the extra Hermes boon that gives you more dodge chance. Yeah! Like, I ended up with just really high dodge chance. I think I had almost an 80% when I was fighting Hades himself. I still lost, and that goes to show, you know, my skill level in the game. But ooh, creators. Music box? Yeah, that's the music box version. Alright. Hermes carrying us. Yeah! For real. Whoops. There. There we go. Bow, 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 bow. Woo, there we go. Oh yeah, I completely forgot in my introduction to actually explain what the hell's happening here. For a bit of an explanation of what I'm actually doing here in Minecraft. As the title states, this is a modded hardcore run where viewers get to pick the mods. Any viewer who follows and joins the Discord gets to add one mod to the run. Currently, we have a number of them, as you can see on my hotbar. I have Arge Nouveau here. there's Apotheosis that adds this armor. We have Create, which is where this netherite diving helmet goes. Sophisticated backpacks and storage I added just for my own sake, for inventory management, to deal with all the stuff. Yeah, Hades' multiple stages. Yes, I've made it to his second stage a couple times. I even made, the time like I made it furthest, I got a second stage to really low health before dying. It was so goddamn close. Yeah, right now, what I'm working on is my first mega build of this hardcore run, which is going to end up being a bunch of farms and my main, like, storage for this whole run. I'm actually gonna... There we go. Whoops. There we go. That's better. Alright, yeah. Figured the whole green, yellow, hard magic book and Pixelmon. I mean, it's actually Cobblemon, the superior Pokemon Minecraft mod. Yeah, I will say, I much for Cobblemon, one, because I can have these little guys on my shoulders, but also because they have very good cube models. I will say the modeling for Cobblemon is phenomenal. That was something that always seemed very uncanny with Pixelmon, is because they just took the 3D models from the Pokemon games and put it into Minecraft, so they have all the round curves and everything, so it looks out of place. But with Cobblemon, they made it all squares. Oops. Wrong one. They kept the proper Minecraft square, so it feels a lot more like Pokemon in Minecraft. And remember, this is just an opinion of one asked on the internet. If you prefer Pixelmon, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't want people to think that, ooh, I hate Pixelmon and everyone who plays with it. No. I have does sound good. Yeah, Dibs Balls did not wish to stand the glorious name of Cobblemon. Oh, no, like I said, no worries. It's not a problem. It is of personal taste that I prefer Cobblemon for aforementioned reasons. Yeah, it does sound good. It is very nice. It isn't very much in progress mod. They don't have all the Pokemon and not all the attacks are animated yet. Go. I was playing a little of the other rules. If there are compatibility mods between any of the mods that people add, I will put in the compatibility mods. For example, we have Cobblemon and Create. You simply only heard Pixelmon. That's fair. It is, I think, the more popular one. Just like I said, Cobblemon's much newer. But, for example, with like Cobblemon Create, there's a compatibility mod called Cobblemon Create Cobblemon Industrialized. We have that compatibility mod, which allows me to it adds like these things. You create Cobblemon here. It lets me automate the creation of these, which lets me then automate the creation of Pokeballs. So that's what's going on there. So like we have Enhanced Celestials is another mod. There is Cobblemon Integration, which adds compatibility between Enhanced Celestials and Cobblemon. That adds like Blood Moon Umbreon, Blue Moon Flareon, and Harvest Moon Leafeon, as well as like increased shiny odds during blue moons and such. We got some fun stuff going. I'm going to... Whoops. Yes, being very efficient with mods. Whoops. Break that. Break all this. There we go. Yeah. Favorite Pokemon? Ooh. That's a tough one. Favorite starter? This little guy. Absolutely adorable. I love him. So cute. Absolutely meant to be a plush. And just a little square head here. Piplup is the best starter of all. Definitely not biased. Gen 4 definitely wasn't my first Pokemon gen. But at the same time, I have a very special connection with Garchomp. Because it was when I recently returned to like playing the actual Pokemon games, I returned to the Gen 4 remakes and got myself a Garchomp that I named Kane. Before you fall to the abyss. So I mean, Garchomp holds a special place in my heart as well. There? Yeah, that's a little better. Alright, guys, 1:30 a.m. You should be sleeping out. Yeah, you should be. You have a lovely night. Rest well. Yes, rest well indeed. Hold on, because I want to get a look at this. Do I need a block there? I think I'll fix that with leaves. When I get to the leaf stage. Aside, because I don't have super thick areas of moss, but it's also hard to see because I added all the leaves. I think I'm gonna drop down a little bit and then grab the moss. And grab this, and I want to go another block down here. There we go. There's mysterious bang just happened in my house. Woo! Almost fell. But we're good. Alrighty. Give him a big hug. Favorite Mimikyu? That's fair. Mimikyu's adorable. I do like Mimikyu. Mimikyu is also funny to me. Because Pokemon's been, you know, trying to replicate the popularity and love of Pikachu for so long. And then they literally just do Pikachu, but again. And it becomes the most popular Pika clone immediately. It's the best. Oopsies. Fell down. And with good reason. Oh, yeah. It is adorable. I love it. I like Mimikyu. Probably my favorite Pika clone as well. Gen 4 may be my home gen, but I never really cared much for Pachirisu, really. Oops. Weeping Bell. You see right through his mouth. See the boss behind. It's supposed to just how they had to model him for it to work. Chilling there. It just mirrors you back to the exact spot. I can't even tell it's just over there, but Cash is scared of scientists to death. Oh yeah. Drove him mad and killed him. We gotta love the like Pokedex lore Pokemon. It gets so funny because it gets so dark. And then you see the actual Pokemon, and it's like, oh, it's just a little guy. Oh, whoops. I probably should have had this go up in this zone instead of down. That way, it doesn't look quite so weird when I do this. All the dead children, missed children, hypnotized people, toys come to life with vengeance. Orbs that like to explode, I guess. There's a lot going on in Pokemon. Phantup, famous one. It's adorable. I love little Phantup. It's so cute. It's a dead child. It is a deceased human child. Its lore is awful. Whoopsies. Didn't mean to break that sand, but it doesn't hurt that I did, so... Oopsie daisies. Anyways. I see. Making decent progress, though. And then there's just Hypno. Hypno just sucks. No one likes Hypno. I don't think I've ever actually met someone who's a fan of Hypno. Or Drowsy, particularly, but... especially Hypno. I've seen people who look at Drowsy, they're like, oh, that's cute, he's a little tapir. But no one likes Hypno. Snooze. Okay, it's just those blocks over there breaking. Redo this platform. Give myself a few more blocks of height so I can place that there. There we go. Was that just an evolution before Hypno? Drowsy? Yeah. Growing up with German Pokemon changed your perspective for real. I don't know too many of the German names. I remember seeing some of the German names, and they have some good ones. But I don't remember any off the top of my head. But yeah, Drowsy is the one right before Hypno. Alright, let's see. Let's get a bit of a zoomed out look. Does this moss look good from a distance? I'd say yes. Let me see some good German names. Didn't Shuckle have a good German name? Mimikyu is Mimikma. Mimikma. Yeah, it's just like Enigma. Mimic. Well, I guess it's German, so it wouldn't be Enigma. Ignore me. I'm a little on the stupid side. Anyways. That was there. I'll go around bone mealing the edge a bit again. Enigma is also a word in German. Oh, okay. Then don't ignore me. I'm a genius. Not a word often used. Doesn't mean it's not a word, though. Yes, I think. I don't know. You're a step ahead of me, so... I'll have to ask Wombat. I mean, I know most, if not all, German people also speak English, so... Compliments of a specific individual in the 1940s. But it ended up being a very handy program. So... Very handy for me. Means I can play D&D with German people. Because I don't speak German. There was a lot of words stolen from Latin, just English. To be fair, I think it's the other way around. English has a lot of words stolen from German. Because I know English has a lot of words stolen from German, because German is an older language than English. Because English has very similar sentence structure to Germanic languages. Because people seem to forget that English is not actually a Latin-based language. It's not a Romance language. There's a lot of Latin in English, don't get me wrong. But it's mostly based off, I think, Anglo-Saxon it was. Now, the closer you get to the scientific side of English, yeah, you get a lot more Latin there, because Latin's the language of the educated for a long time. And then we're getting into history of linguistics. Very fun topic, by the way. Linguistic history and not. But anyways, you know what? Let's find a mutual agreement. They exchange some words. I mean, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if German copied some words from English, because, I mean, just looking at the history of stuff, I just know that English is taking words from basically every language in the area. It is part of the joy of English as a language. It is a mess for that reason. Fun little bit. If you ever find a word in English and you're like, why on earth is it spelt that way? Chances are it's French's fault. Alright, there we go. Except I think they've exchanged words. I mean, they exchange the language. It's how language evolves. That's why English exists. That's why German exists. Others would all be speaking some ancient prehistory language. Whoop. There we go. You live close to the borders. Don't remind me of the French. Live close to the borders. Yeah. Alright. Making fun of the French is everyone's favorite pastime. It's French's fault that English is as messed up as it is. Alright, so now I get to get into the leaves. Yeah, I think that's a good size and shape for that one. And then I can have one here. That's maybe a little bigger and flatter. There we go, have that droop down at the end. Just remember both German and English names of Pokemon. Yeah. Hold on, let me check. What's Shuckle's German name? Because I feel like Shuckle had a good German name. Shuckle. Because I love Shuckle. Shuckle's great. German name. Where's your German name? Potrot! That's right! His German name was Potrot. P-O-T-T-R-O-T-T. Potrot. I don't know if I'm bastardizing the pronunciation. There's a good chance I am. Yeah, Italian Spanish is also Shuckle. It's called a Cartrock in French. Potrot. Yeah, Potrot. Love Potrot. In Japanese, it's Subo Subo. Very fun. Shemale Pokemon. The Shemale Pokemon. That one I'm definitely mispronouncing. I love Shuckle. Another very good Pokemon, Shuckle. He's just funny. There we go. Yes. Whoopsies. Whoopsie daisies. Let's get right over here, and I'm gonna make 2 leaves on this end. One that goes right here. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm gonna put one right here. Great. That Bulbasaur is a Bisasam. Bisasam. Bisasam sounds like a nice name. Make a game out of this. Who's this Pokemon? You gotta guess based on the German names. I have actually seen people do that. It's very fun. It's very fun to watch. I've also seen, I've seen some artists do it where they try to guess the Pokemon and also draw it from memory based off its name in different languages. I've also seen it where they literally just try and draw a Pokemon with the German name. Not caring about the, trying to guess or anything. Like, that's where Pot Rock came up. That's why I remember that Shuckle had a good German name. Because it came up in that video. It ended up drawing Pot Rot as a Pokemon. And then revealed at the end that it was Shuckle. It's very fun. I wonder if I could probably find the video. Actually, there we go. Give a little bit of curve to it. A little bit of curve is natural. Yeah. PP! Yeah! There's P and PP, which are the Japanese names of, I think, Cleffa and Clefairy? And then there's Piapi, or Piepi? Is it Piepi or Piapi? It's pronounced like pie is in the food, or is it pee is a piss? It is. Yeah, because I know Pee-Pee, the Japanese name of Clefairy. Very fun. Right on the money. Is it Pee-Pee? Like piss? Oh, did I get it right? Is this also Clefairy? Is that the German name of Clefairy? Did they keep it Pee-Pee? I'm gonna verify. I'm gonna pull up Clefairy. Clefairy. Languages. Oh, yeah. Pee-Pee. Stupid Twitch didn't notify you. Damn. Should have Discord notification turned on. I at everyone on Discord every time. Yeah, it is Clefairy. Clefairy. The French name is Milofe. Milofe? Milofe? I'm not sure. Again, it's French, and I am not. Oh my god. Instead of being called the fairy Pokemon, Clefairy is called the fiend Pokemon in German. At work, you don't see Discord? Damn. The fiend Pokemon. What is fiend Pokemon? Is fiend the German word for fairy? Pee-pee. Korean also says pee-pee. Italian and Spanish also just have it Clefairy. Yeah. Fiend. Yeah. Hold on. What? What's happening? Fee is fairy. Okay. Kind of like saying fae. But fee. Fi fo fum. Yeah, the N is essentially just because it is the fairy. Yeah, it's the fairy Pokemon. Neat. Well, I mean, it is, like, it was the fairy before fairy type. It was the fairy Pokemon. Like, had they not given it fairy type, people would have rioted. Just because it's a fairy species, like, yeah. Woo! Almost fell down. That would have been bad. Yeah, they wouldn't have, because I would have just done that. Explained wrong. Okay. So the N is because it is a species? Or... yeah, I'm trying to explain it. Alright. No worries. I got time. Like I said, I'm just here terraforming. I'm placing moss. It's not like I'm doing anything hyper intelligent at the moment. I'm just here saying pot rot and pee pee. I honestly don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's just because English doesn't necessarily have that kind of suffix or ending to things to denote it as specifically a species or not. Or to denote it as the thing. We just have words, because I know, like, Latin does, but Latin also doesn't have things like the word the. First up, fee is feral, fiend is fairies. Okay. Like how in English you would say the fae as a collection of all things fairy. First thought it was like fiend type because it's a type of species, then it's not going to be singular. Yeah, it's just fiend Pokemon. Oops. Put that back. I'm actually gonna now go way over to here and leave a much larger air gap. Oops, didn't mean to break that block. There we go. Why isn't it plural in English? Well, because Clefairy, singular. It's just fairy type. Well, yeah, it's the fairy Pokemon. Because there's only one. It's just singular. I don't know why. Exactly. Like, these are different nations, companies making decisions. Like, it's... like Nintendo Europe, Nintendo America, Nintendo Japan. They're all separate things. Like Pokemon America. They're separate companies, technically. They all operate under the same, like, umbrella company of Nintendo. But, like, there's a CEO to Nintendo America that makes decisions, that does localization like this stuff. Fiend type or Fiend Pokemon? It's Fiend Pokemon. Second option makes sense? Yeah, it's the second one. It's Fiend Pokemon. So I was looking at, like, how Arcanine is legendary Pokemon, even though it's not a legendary Pokemon. But like, how Shuckle is the mold Pokemon. It's the denotion of what kind of Pokemon they are rather than their actual typing itself. I don't know what the fairy type is called in German. I'm so confused. You know, it's Fiend Pokemon. In Italian, it's Pokemon Fata. In Spanish, it's Pokemon Hada. And I can't read Korean, and they don't give the English spelling of that Korean, so I don't know how to... I don't know how to do that, so... think this is good for doing these, like, grass blades. Now I need to add bushes. I think I can definitely get away with a very large bush around this zone. There we go. Heads up, ads start in 1 minute, so we will start an ad break soon. Refuse to rewatch Pokemon Rush for the sake of names. Okay. I mean, there is, you know, that's actually interesting. I would look at it, there's a website I use, Pokemon DB's whole database, that it says the name in other languages, but it doesn't include Russian here. It includes English, Japanese, German, French, Italian, Spanish, Korean, Chinese, simplified, and traditional. I believe simplified is Cantonese and traditional is Mandarin? Don't quote me on that, though. I just know they're called simplified and traditional. I think it mostly has to do with just how the letters are written. Yeah. That's just a second, so I'll leave the game paused and hit you with the BRB screen. Oh, we are back. Welcome back, everybody. It's back to bush time. Put that there. Here, get a bush like right here. Just a bit of one. Nothing major. See, I already have a lot of leaves and bushes here, so I don't have to do too much with adding bushes. I think really where I should be adding bushes is in zones like down here, where it'll be more like noticeably distinct from all the leaves up here. Found out they sadly didn't make their own names. Ah, that might be why the website didn't include any. Oops, broke the wrong block. I thought the database was just like incomplete, but I'm going to make my really tall bush here. There we go. But, yeah. That's unfortunate, though. Russian names would have been neat. Alright. That should be good. Now I need to add these leaf tendril bits. They would have. Yeah. Russian names would have been fun. So I'm gonna add a little bit here to really make it seem like it's grabbing this zone more, so there we go. It's about to be nighttime, so I'm gonna set up a brand new platform. Give me a second. The Karada for Squirtle. Interesting. Yeah, I imagine not every would make their own names. Like, a lot of Pokemon names are shared between, like, Spanish, Italian, and English. From what I was seeing. There we go. Well, hire me. I'm great at combining words and making names. I know, right? Imagine getting a whole job at Pokemon and your sole responsibility is to make pun names in different languages. That'd be awesome. That, and then grab the Azalea Achilles. Accidentally fall off the edge while crouching. One-man army out there. Yeah, have like 1,000 Pokemon to catch up to. Over. The 1000th was Goldengo. There's still a couple Pokemon after it in the Paldean Dex. Not even counting what they're potentially going to come out as a new Pokemon in Legend CA. Like you got a lot to do just to catch up. Here. Some good 2 minutes to think of. Terra, I do not know how to pronounce that. I do not trust myself to pronounce Russian. Is it Terra? Terra? Is the T pronounced at all? Is it just Terra? Terra? I don't speak Russian. Not even close in either case. I give a good chance that it's that one. But I'm just not at all close. I'm half Russian. Ah. I am terribly sorry for what I am doing then. I mean, I'm sorry in general, even if you weren't Russian. I am very not. Just put turtle and water together. I mean, yeah. I mean, English just put together squirt and turtle, so. Yeah. Look, comedic genius is not what's necessary to make Pokemon names. Oops. Sometimes they don't have anything to do with anything. Because, like, Piplup, I have no idea where Piplup gets its name from. Because, like, it's not really a combination of penguin or anything. All names have to do with anything. Like Shuckle, I don't know, because it's like shucking oysters, and then just add an L-E at the end. But I'm not sure if that's actually where it gets its name or anything. More like that. That's better. Baby chickens. A Zeeplitzer? Because they make zeep zeep. That's adorable. It's like the Egyptian word for cat is Mao. Because that's just the sound it makes. The real life Pokemon. The cat. Specifically in Egypt. Like so. Yes, that's better. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep a little gap between tendrils. Although maybe I should have a bit of tendril here. Just because, like, I'm about to go to this whole gap, and it's not really going to be much tendril in this area. Like, there should be a bit here, like so. Makes more sense if you can hear it, trust me. Set Tiki birds. Teep teep. High pitch though. Teep teep. Yeah. Interesting. I'm only like half looking at checks. I keep placing peas. I'm terribly sorry. I am getting incredibly distracted by my own work. Rude. I said that correct? Teep teep. I mean, because it looks... It's similar to the PT. In my mind, the P is silent. Because, like, pterodactyl. And I know the IEs usually makes the E sound. Teep teep. So I mean, it's just... It would be teep teep, but... add a little bit of a Russian-ish accent. With teep teep. Teep teep. I can pronounce some things really well. It's just being put on the spot, I'm not as good at it. But the Tiki birds. Yeah. I know the teep teep. That was the easy part. Because I also had to just think of how would a bird sound. Although that's vague. Birds make a lot of weird noises. Cassowaries. Kookaburras. They make real fun noises. Not, yeah, the cassowaries are the ones that remind you that dinosaurs are real. You hear them having like that? Yeah, that's a dinosaur. They sound like alligators. Kookaburras are funny. They laugh. Say Tiki pretty good? Nice. That's a win in my book. I bastardized a lot of words up to this point, but here we go. Tiki. I can save the funny bird names. I think I need that there. Yeah, that's a little better. Do I also want that there? Yeah, I do. Don't remind me of them. Which one? The cassowaries? The kookaburras? I'm going to assume the cassowaries, because they're the more frightening of the group. Of the two that I said. There are some crazy bird sounds out there, because there's a bird that just sounds like a siren. It's incredibly loud. I forget what it's called. took note of how to write their names. The scary. Cassowary. Crash my game. Oh! Fuck! Why Dream World? Oh, you. Can you not be killed? He can't be killed. How do I deal with him? Do I have to... Oh, fuck. I have to light him on fire, right? Where's my flint steel? There's my flint steel. Oh, yeah. He'd be hurt by fire. Fuck you, bitch. I know my horror movie lore. A little bit. Jesus. Hello, Coach. Ah! You came just in time for Freddy Krueger to jump me. I thought I crashed my game because it said loading game. No, I'm loading into, Krueger World. Okay, I killed him. Can I leave now? Please? Oh, fuck. Oh, that's a werewolf. This guy I can kill like this. That's a vampire. I could just kill these guys with my swords. See, pointy stick beats them. How do I leave? You guys are quick. I'll give you that, but you're just loot fodder here. I have so much health and armor. I'm basically indestructible here. I'm mono wardens. And win, like... So I killed Freddy Krueger already. Hi, buddy. I'm not getting experience with these guys. Piss off. How do I leave? Gotta find an exit. Yeah, do I, like... I can't leave through here. I mean, I could. I do have my elytra on me. I'm wearing it. These guys are just loot fodder right now. I can grief them. I can just fucking spleef them. Well, he went to the abyss. Well, this is interesting to say the least. Ah, get spleefed, idiot. It's too fun. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Aha! It's the coal. Whew. Alright, where'd my bed go? Ooh, I got a gem. That's cool. Oh, sick, I got to keep all the terracotta. Love that for me. Cool, so I didn't actually get to sleep, though. Well, that's fun. I did make it easy mode because I just broke everything. Whoop. Remember, ladies and gents, always know your horror movie villain lore, just in case you need it. Not just in Minecraft, but, you know, in Minecraft. Sword no work. Fire next. Actually, speaking of, I need to put my sword away now. It's only one of my swords. I have a second one, but this one turns drops into XP. So, oof. My neck is cracky. This doesn't turn drops into XP, so I can actually get the loot from this one. I probably should have brought this one out for turning like the vampire blood and werewolf teeth into stuff. But, who cares? What can I use vampire teeth for? Goji's head or the slasher? I can actually make this. I do have killer souls. Could barely survive against certain SCP, and that's about it. Yeah. Vampire blood. I can add the great knife, pyramid head. I don't have monstrous soul. I don't have 2 netherite right now. 12 attack damage. God, that attack speed is so low. Ouch. I'd rather just use a netherite axe. I'm pretty sure they do 10. Yeah, netherite axe does 10. Has at least 1 attack speed. This one is a little more damage. Huge drop in speed. Ew. Yeah, I'll save that as just part of a collection. Okay. Well, that was eventful. I'm gonna fly up here. I'm gonna finish up doing these leaves. Yo, hey, Zizio. Where'd you go to bed? Didn't you say you were going to bed? Didn't go so well, did it, huh? Whoops. Jumped right off the edge. That was another mod that was added to the series by Lord of Random. It was Box of Horrors is the name of the mod. If you're ever curious to trying out the mod, the full mod list that I'm running with is on the Discord, by the way. If you are curious. As well as all special requirements for mods you add. Like what version to look for. Alright. Yeah, I can't sleep. I'm gonna download a game. Did Kruger visit you as well? Oh yeah, that's a good question. I tried to sleep and Kruger showed up. And then got bodied because I know my horror movie lore, so I know to light him on fire. To be fair, I didn't immediately know to light him on fire. I did try my sword first. But then I remember that they beat him by lighting him on fire. Alright, I'm gonna add a little bit of bush around here. Woo! Overshot. Or was it around here? Whoops. Oopsie daisies. Nom nom nom. Come on. we go. Just got these done, got this section done now. This section is just staying as is. Am I streaming every day? Not necessarily every day. I'm a little inconsistent because I do have a roommate that I share a room with, so my stream schedule is partially based off their work schedule as well. Typically, it is weekdays, like the same time as today. Starting at your 1 a.m. to my 2 p.m., so it would be starting around 1 a.m. for you. Considering what time you said it was. Whether you'd be able to make it all the streams is up to debate. I usually stream for about 4 hours. Sometimes more. It's usually weekdays, except Monday. I don't stream Monday either, because I have D&D on Mondays. Anyways, I need to drop down here and write all of this stuff. There we go. Deal with all the terracotta concrete. Yeah. I have D&D on Sundays and the Mondays. But yeah, that looks good. I don't think I need to tweak any of that. Maybe around there, but actually, yeah, probably around there. Actually, no. Let's get a view from where I would actually be viewing this from. From here, yeah, that looks fine. Maybe could use some more oak around there, actually. Have I played any Monster Hunter games? I briefly played some Monster Hunter World back when I was on a gaming laptop, but it almost melted my PC. My laptop got hot enough that I got a bead of water on it, and I put like a drop of water and immediately beat it up. With the Leidenfrost effect. It got that hot, I'm surprised it didn't shut down. I did enjoy it, though. It never got back, even though I have a much beefier PC now that could absolutely handle it. It's like, I would definitely be fine to play it now. It's just haven't gotten to it. Yeah, that looks a little better. So now we get to do this section. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be a little similar to that, where it has the granite and dripstone. That's why I grabbed a bunch of it. Playing a laptop law can cook food while gaming. Yeah, you really can. God, it got my laptop so hot from doing that. It was melting something fierce. We're gonna get the mouse right here. I want to grab some granite and some dripstone, then go in here, clear these two spots. Granite, dripstone, memory, add those there. Now go in here, toss this all out, because now that backpack will pick it up. Toss a lot of this dripstone. I'm not going to toss all the dripstone because I don't need it. Played Monster Hunter before. Thinking about starting with Monster Hunter World. I can't really speak for how you should do. Honestly, I personally would probably start with Monster Hunter Wilds, the latest one. Probably. Just gonna, I mean, I can't really speak for it because I don't have experience in this field, in this regard. Snoozy time again. Need your crew to show up. There we go. Hello, Panda. I zoomed really far in. I did not need to. Panda. Yeah. Okie dokie. How do I want to operate this? Just like, show a little bit how I did the small sample terraforming. I have a ledge of moss here, moss underneath it, and like stone. So that like I could keep this moss relatively level to give the appearance that it doesn't actually jump up this high. Which means I'm going to be treating the actual moss as if it were this height. Or treating the sand like it was at this height. So I'm gonna just create this line here. Yeah, you can see, like, I have all this stuff. Some of the zone is, like, totally fine, but I'm going to still add moss up here over the sand. I'll place some stuff like so. No, actually, let's do that a little bit. 93. Mankey, out of the way. I heard an Enderman. Must be in that cave up there. Mankey, to the abyss with you. Thank you for being in my way. Cover up another cave. There we go. Nice, well covered. Easy peasy. Now there's just an Enderman down there. Get out of here. There we go. There we are. Yeah, a lot of placing happening right this moment. I'm actually gonna moss that. Additive terraforming. We're slapping blocks on top of the terrain rather than breaking the terrain or replacing anything. For the most part. Obviously, there are a couple spots where I did break things and replace, but... for the most part, it's been additive. Alrighty. Magic. Thank you, Caterpie, for getting out of the hole. There we go, just kind of like that. Like that. And bring this here, just build that bit in. This in like so. That there. Oopsie daisies. Here we go here. This bit I will also replace. So level out a little bit. I will add bamboo back. I just want to get some area, space for me to place this moss. Like I said, I want the edges around here to all be moss. Excuse me. I had to sneeze. There we go. And over here gets mossed up. Thank you for getting out of the way. Clear up bamboo so I can place moss. Apom needs to move. Scooch. I'm making it so enemies can't get into these little towers so that they'll always be safe. But I and my armor can get in. I don't actually need to with my armor because of the fun little bit that I can fly. But that's okie dokie. Let's do this. I want to have some. Yeah, that slants a little there. And then want to have some moss go here because I want to create similar to like this shelf here, a line going across here. I didn't check to where I was connecting this to. Right here. So I'm going to hop up here. Yes. So in actuality, I'm gonna drop these down a block to make it line up a little better. And raise these couple up a block. Let's see how that line goes. Yeah, that's a pretty good line. Because I can also then connect it to here. And sleep. Any sleepy times. No Kruger here. No Jeff the Killer either. Most of the time, it's no one spawns. That's just how it is. The majority of the time, there's nobody that spawns. Whoop. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, so I'm just gonna at least a block out with this. Oops. Step back. Boom, boom. I'm actually gonna put blocks here, like so. Oops. Yeah, this section that I'm terraforming right now is going to be the hardest part to terraform for me. So I can go to my building backpack, tell it to give me granite and dripstone now. I need that to break. Yeah, let me do it like that. So, see you tomorrow, good day. I'm gonna download GTA 5 Enhanced Edition. Alright, you have a good one. I'll see you around. Go, get that placed. Here we are. So now I get to add stuff like over here. Okay. Oh. Because now, like, I'm supposed to have Duo, you need to get out of the way. Really? Out. Jesus. I want to now have this area and the stone get covered. Will you stop that? Let's get leaves in here. I'm not going to really deal with any of the oak leaves, particularly. That guy can be here and just bone meal up this zone. Bits I don't want. There we go. Actually, I will have a couple bit of oak leaves. Alright, so I think that's that little section above the tower done. Yeah, that looks right. Now to do that for over here. Now I'm gonna clear out the sand here. I'm gonna place some moss here. So I can then, add some like dripstone here. And I add granite in here. So now I can keep doing that with this sand here. Get rid of all this sand. Moss up. There we go. Get like a spike texture. There and there. Now I continue this onward. I'll just clear up all the sand in one fell swoop. go, and now get into placing Ripstone. Morgan. Now with areas like this, I'm just gonna go like so. Where it gets deeper like this, where I'm gonna get into the real granite stuff. I want to check to make sure that stone looks good. Yeah, I'm liking this. Liking it a lot. Liking that a lot. I do want to come down here to, fall down, I guess. I wanted to trim up the under edge of this bit. Actually, yeah, because I could just do this. Oops. There we go. So now that's a proper line. And now I can add that as a proper bit here. Get this all broken up around here. This is area that I'm doing right now falls into the territory of the underside of the rock area that still has the moss on it. Which is why I'm not going to expand this like out here. But very much being capable of doing exactly that. I'm not going to. Cover up the area with the moss. Here we go. This is where we get to the fun bit. As I get to, I get to decide where to put the dripstone now. To have the edge go like the way I want it to. will be the granite. And this area will be all granite as well. And it'll look like so. Yeah, like that. But we're doing the dripstone first. Yeah, it does need to be back this one. Alright, it's gonna be. And we are back. Let's get you back to the right screen and back to building. Hold on a second, cause that. Yeah, cause like over here, this lines up with that block there, which is good. This is supposed to. This doesn't line up with that block. Okay. The part that lines up with that block is down here. Where I would be doing stuff like this. Yes, so I could end up doing stuff like so, but That's good. Caught myself quick this time. Up. Yeah, 'cause this is all lined up. Yes. Yeah, baby. Good shit. Drop down some, because I'm reaching the end. A little bit. No. You know, it's gonna go like so. And then... that goes like so. Because then the rest is all gonna be like granite. Alright. Oops. Let's see, do I actually just want to have that there? Because maybe that would be better. Rather than having it pushed back a block like this. I think I'll give it a shot. A little more. I should get like over here, especially with like that there. Then I can do things like breaking this stuff. And I have that there. Alright, something like so. Place this here, go snooze. Alright. Alright, get all this placed in. This placed in. Alright, I think that'll be good as far as the stone goes. Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. Now to leaf and moss it up properly. Starting with this top section up here. Nothing too special. Just break a couple blocks. It does, so it like curves inwards more. Break that, have that there. Those droop some. Can I break that? No. That's fine. Break that, put that there? No, honestly, I think just break that, yeah. Got it in one. Yeah. Now I start putting some leaves. Something like that. And then if I come up here, put that there. I can even do something like having something like that there. And then I can grab like the occasional oak leaf. Do something like this. And there. I think that'll do well. And then I just come up like up here. Start adding some bushes. And I need to bone meal. Rid of the tall grass and the azaleas. God, this moss good. Moss is so good. Makes everything so easy. Whoop. That. Go with the tall bush there. Oh, break that. Okay, I think I'm good on this front. Now I just want to clear a little more out. Yes. Yeah. Now to do the moss for the underside here. The underside of this bit. Alright. out there? No. I want to put those back there. Break some bits like that. Because I know those are going to end up getting covered up anyways. Alright, let me get out over here and get started with the leaves now. Alright, guess there's a leaf going there. Yes. Go like that. There we go. And we get to go down here. Something like that going. Like that. Like that. Okay, I think I'm done with something like that. Actually, done with them in that fashion, yes. But not in all fashions. There we go. All right. Here. Like so. Actually. Well, actually, yeah, I need to break that. Well, yeah, leave that like that. Yeah, something like that. Like that, and then if I go over here. Oops. One of these. And now it's time for the oak leaves. And I'm gonna give it a brief minute to hit nighttime so I can sleep first. So it'll stay daytime. There we go. Monster nearby. Oh, peace off. Alright, there's no one out over here. This one's gonna get more of the oak because it's like larger. Like this cliff face is bigger. And so because of that, I have access to more space to have more variety. Like, as we get further down, there's going to be less and less of the oak leaves popping up. No, that way. Yeah, like if I just go all the way down, I could put a leaf like there. I got a couple here, some here, like one in there. Basically, that's it now. Alright, let's see how that looks. Get a bit of distance so I can get to the rough viewing spot. Yeah, that looks good. That's a good mountain and good hill. Now I need to bone meal up around over here. Yeah, break that stuff. Break that. Do that. There we go. Break the double tall grass. Break the azaleas. Oh no. Like that. Come down here. Trim the vines real quick so I can do this. Do this. Ta-da. There we go. Am I good at bone meal over here? Oh no, I'm not actually. I don't actually need a bone meal over here yet. I needed to only bone meal up to this zone over here. I didn't mean to break that grass there. There we go. I'm gonna break that. Alright. Alright, let's see how that looks. Yes, yeah. Baby. Woohoo. I was crouching, but alright. It's fine. Where's skeleton? That must be inside the tower. Alright. There we go. There we go. we will be golden. Alrighty. Yes. Yeah, like that. There, that's better. Alright. I'll go like all the way down to there with this. Alright, gotta fall a little bit first. I do wish I could make this last longer. I can't if I want it to have area to it. So. Alright, like so. You know what? I'm gonna drop down some. Because, like, with the pickaxe, I can still reach way up here just fine. Right. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, like so. No. None of that. Yeah. Is it already nighttime again? God damn. I feel like it was just night, like 5 seconds ago. That really does keep sneaking up on me, huh? Blood moon. Alright, so I'm not sleeping through the night. Nice peaceful moss place and this, and I have stable footing for while I do this. And of course I stand on the one spot that isn't the stable footing. Just my skill. Alright, let me... check over here how it worked. Oh yeah, they can spawn on that ledge. Alright. I'm gonna go all the way over here. Get some time for these farms to run while I wait for it to be daytime. Just have a chill and wait out the night. All those mobs. So many mobs down there. Give time for these farms to run. You know, get more moss, get more acacia wood, get more limestone. Keep stuff ready for building. Alright, lava farm going. That's already like full. Oh, that's a witch. Yes, yes. Ooh. Zombie riding the conveyor belt. Up off the conveyor belt. He's trying to get to me. He can't, but he's tracking. He's trying to pathfind to me. It'd be fun if I had an anvil. I would drop it on him, but I don't have an anvil from here. Actually, I think I have the next best thing. Bam! Hey, good fun. Oh, look. More zombies coming. I could do it again. I just gotta have them stand right there. I gotta get that zombie villager to move with that into the block with that other zombie. Alright, I'll kill the zombie then. Oh, no, got the villager too. Okay, that's fun. Any more zombies gonna notice me? No? At night, he's riding an invisible horse. Alright. Martha the Errant. Where are you? You're over there. Hello, Martha. How are you today? And, I don't need to sort any newfound Pokemon or anything, so we're good on that front. One of these guys is Flame Body. Oh yeah, the alternatives, it's either Flame Body or Magma Armor for them, so I'll always have at least one of those. They do the same thing as far as, like, breeding Pokemon goes. Wait a second, is there a... Oh yeah, that's where it chops trees, because it's those deployers that place the saplings. I'm stupid, ignore me. See? There's a sapling. I forgot how my own stuff worked. Actually, boop. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't move the granite. Good. I'll put the pointed dripstone back. Clear out this dripstone. Where's the moon at? Oh, moon's already way over there. Okay, yeah. We don't have too much longer of this night then. Before I get back to terraforming. I'm almost done that bit. Oh, they're still there? Maybe because I'm not close enough. It's probably that. Probably just too far away. I actually made good progress. I'm only 2.5 hours into stream. I might be able to tackle this section here as well. There's the sun rising. Make sure you guys are gonna burn soon enough. See, I do like how simple moss farms are to make. And this one's even set up in a weird way where I have this going on because I wanted it to be on a very specific timer. Sure. That waterfall looks good. Specifically, like from here. Good looking waterfall. So now I just need to add the leaf bits to this. We'll start actually by bone mealing this moss bit up here. And I'm gonna skip this not song. Break these. Get over here, keep going. there. Nothing needs breaking. A lot of things need breaking. Oh no, it broke that. Oh yeah, it's gonna break those. Yeah, see. Told you. Alright. This one will break this. And it also broke this. Okay, so let me see if there are parts of this area where I wanted granite to be. I think I did it like that. I feel like I had granite like this. This one I know I had granite like that going. This I did not. This one I might have had one here and here. Yeah, I will put granite there. All right. So that's the bone meal done. Oh no. Block. Dispel. Dispel can't be augmented by AoE or... I can't believe you can't add AoE to Dispel. I don't need this spell anymore, because those blocks are permanent. Just because I want some grass back in here. Alright, that'll do. That'll be fine. Wasn't there a higher up block that got replaced by moss? Because there wasn't a block above it. Ah! Shit. Oopsie daisies. There we go. Yes, I need to bone meal all of this now. All of this zone. After I bone meal this entire zone, I need to add bamboo back to it. Might even add some spots of like extra dense bamboo, using bamboo blocks. I do wish there was a bamboo fence that was green, because there isn't one. The only bamboo fence is the yellow bamboo inner wood. There we go, that should be good. And as aforementioned, bamboo. And all of this will be able to grow naturally to the correct heights. All on their own. No, I don't want that there, actually. Yeah, see, the bamboo's already starting to grow, because it does that. It grows very fast. Alright, now that's there. I get to place bushes. Alright, actually, like, bushes are usually this next step. I need to place more of the, big leaves. I see. I think that should be good. Plus, remember to do this. Oh, actually, no, that should go here. I feel like it doesn't look like I bone mealed here at all. I have now. So we're good. Boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom. Yeah, so that's a look into that. That looks good. And I can go like so to add a little one there. And you know what? Screw it. For the heck of it. Another one there too. It also doesn't look like I bone mealed around here. Specifically around the edge. Alright, fine. Yeah. Alright. Got that. And I'm gonna add one over here. Sort of in between, I think. Alright. I missed that I was on bone meal still. Actually, drop one more. Okay, fly away. I need to have some around there, but otherwise I think this is good. Now I add the bushes. I have an overly tall bush. Bush right there. A couple bushes here. Right here. Pop a bush down here. Break that. Over here. Bush. Pop a leaf there. Bushes. More bushes. Break that, 'cause that's not supposed to be like that. Bushes here. Along over here. Supposed to have more bushes. Break that. Put some bushes like this. Like so. That's in the way. Snooze. Keep daylight up. Bushes. There we go. Looks like so. So I have one there. I have it like that. Along over here, get a medium-ish one. Drop. Place that like that. Not there. Da da da. Now I want to place a big one here. Womp, womp. There we go. Is that good? I think I took that one out. Yeah, now it's good. And then like that. Alright, now I get to start with the leaf tendrils, the oak leaves. There we go. Break that. Here. Let me actually rip this back, even though I don't need it now. Alright. Oops. Yes. like so. Yeah, so better. Alrighty. Let me get back over here and pick back up with the azalea leaves. Yes. Rude. I definitely like having the magic spell that allows me to do this, but it doesn't sometimes annoy me. Like that, like so. Yeah, like that. Yes. There. And now in order for me to come in with these azalea leaves. Yeah, I don't need that. Oh, missed some over here. There we go. And I think I do want one of these right there. Like there, and then I drop some more. As incoming as a heads up. We start a break in just a few seconds. I just want to get back up to this level. And then place these azalea leaves. And then hit this. Actually, give me a stretch real quick. Actually, real quickly, place a couple more. Alright, now we'll hit the pause and hit the BRB screen. And we will be right back after the ads. Okie dokie. We are back again. And I get to continue. I'm actually going to drop a little bit. And I'm gonna edit. That's a little difficult because I have blocks over my head. Oops. Alright, just a second. My seat's here. Bed. My torso's crooked. I wonder why that is. Like so, and then this like so, and then azalea leaf time. Place more blocks for my own safety. Alright, how's that look? I'm gonna add a couple like that. I think that's done. I think that's this section done. Let me fly back and get a look, see what I think. I do like that. I think that's a little blank. That's not bad. It's not a terrible thing. I think I'm gonna add a couple more oak leaves under this zone here. Go back out over to here. This is probably gonna break. Yep. But if you could marker. Yeah, that looks better. All right. I just want to be able to get all four of the sections into one camera angle. I will say, that mountain blends very well. It flows basically seamlessly into the dirt above. While also still being very special and unique. I like it. I like this a lot. very much. I'm gonna wait for those to break. Because I want to get a screenshot. There we go. Let's see, do I do the last section? Do I do an extra section? Do I do 3 sections at a time instead of 2, like I previously said? I mean, I only got 2 sections done last time. That was why I said it. I didn't want to set up an expectation for myself. I think I'll get it started. I don't know if I'll necessarily get it done today, but I will get it started. I think I'll at least smooth out the top, and I'll leave the bottom part, like the leaves and such, for next stream, not tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow. Okay, didn't realize that this was raised up. Get this moss placed. Yeah. Okay. It's just like looking back towards this zone. Moss. Alrighty. There we go. I'll say this place is gonna look fucking banger. Banging. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be great. So cool. I got that to line up. I need to clear out some of these now because I need it to line up here as well. bamboo, so it's not in my way. I will cover up that cave with moss as well. Alright, da-da-da. Alright, oops. Da-da-da-da. Alright. Clear up bamboo, 'cause bamboo's always in my way. Alright. Quickly sleep so I don't have any mobs attacking me while I'm trying to do this. Alrighty. Another cave to cover up. Alright. Alright, let me add some moss around here. Whoopsies. Oh, I completely forgot to... You know what, actually... I think I will actually lower down the moss for this zone. Except this moss. But otherwise, I could just... Ta-da! That's much easier to do. Look at that. Alright, now for the bone meal. Why are you here? Alright, now I will likely have to re-bone meal these like edges as I reduce a lot of stuff around them. But in general, I'm just getting some quick bone around here to get like to get it to better blend with the ground out here. Like, having all this grass here helps naturally dither out the moss, so there's no, like, hard edges. Not immediately, at least. In this case, this is zone, it's not the grass that's stopping, it's the bamboo. Oops, not that. There. Yep, good. Oh, I never build this zone in. Alright, that makes this easy. Alright. I gotta remember not to get too picky with the edge around here. I'm gonna be redoing it later anyways. What's more important is the moss spreading around this edge to have this dithered effect so it blends into the environment more. Yeah. Oh, no, I wanted to bone meal that block. Alright. Keep on milling around. A lot of this now falls into the next section over, this section here. For stuff that's gotta be done. Alright. Alright. Yeah, that's good. Blending into the environment rather well. I have 4 sections done. A 5th one started. 2 sections today. This one is also another blank one, similar to that one, so it'll be very easy to finish. I won't have to worry about terraforming anything like this. This section I probably... well, I might terraform some right there. But this is blank. And then basically the rest of these are all rather blank. I have to add some of my own stuff to make them interesting. The rest is all up to me. But we're 1/4 of the way done with this upper edge. A little over technically, but which means we're making good progress and good shit. I'm gonna and stream now then, even though it is a little early. And now you get to find somebody to raid. How are we doing? Only one viewer. Okay. We'll find someone small to raid then, definitely. Portuguese and English VTuber. Neat. I always forget someone with low viewers. That's not English, German, Portuguese. That's an English VTuber. Worst speedrun of all time. Shortest stream. Maybe don't rate the shortest stream. Wow, a lot of people streaming aren't English. Cottage craft. Build and venturing. Oh, hold on. Pokemon craft. This person's got Cobblemon. Oh, no, that's French. I just saw the thumbnail. I saw Cobblemon, but no, they speak French. Modded. Oh. You know what? Well, check out this cottage craft one. This seems good. Building, adventuring, and vibing. So we're gonna raid the baker. You guys know the drill. Spread love, say kind of things, make the world a better place. There's the raid message you can copy and paste. I will see you guys on the other side and when I stream again in the future to continue this terraforming. But until I see y'all again, ciao!